Hello, you crazy wonderful people. My name is Andrew, also known as Penguin ATZ, and here's the video I promised for Conspiracy Tuesday. It's the haunted Majora's Mask. Um, Now about this one, usually I do a lot of research, go into it, find all details, but I feel like the best one is how I'm doing it. So, just about like an hour or two ago, I started reading, it was more like an hour. I started reading the Majora's Mask haunted creepypasta of it, the story of it. I didn't think it would take that long, and it took longer than I thought. And I thought I would go straight into it so you guys can see that it's a really creepy story. That's why it's called creepypasta. Now, it was created by a guy named Alex Hall. And the story goes along about how he got a Nintendo 64 from his friend and a controller, but he only got one game for it. So what he did was, after beating the game and getting really good at it, he decided to go to garage sales and find games to play. And he found a bunch of games, and then he went to this one he was driving by this one house that has just a table on it. It was a garage sale, and it was kind of creepy. So he just decided to stop to go check on it. And he asked if there was any video games there. At first the man said he didn't know what video games were, but when Alex was going through it, he found some of Nintendo 64 games, and the man's like, oh. So he leaves in the house and he's going through the stuff. And at one point he looks up and the man's there again with this cartridge with just the words Majora's written on it. And Alex questioned him and said it was owned by a kid that used to live there a while ago. I lived near there a while ago, and that he could have it for free. Thinking that he got an awesome score on this game, he took it to go home and decided to play it. Now, when he booted up the game, came to a save file named Ben. He thought it was kind of creepy at first, but he noticed that he gotten pretty far into the game. He was at the last temple. So what he did was he deleted the file and started his new one underneath Link. And so he was playing it, and he gets to the snow temple, and he decided to do the 4th day glitch. It's this glitch that if you time it perfectly and do all this stuff perfectly, you can get an extra day, and it's very helpful. He decided to do this, and the game totally glitched out. Like, totally. He got, put into the clock, town, and he was forced to roam it, basically. And there was no one there. Usually on the 4th day you can still find the guards and people, but this one, there's no one there. He's completely empty. Plus there were some glitches in it, like when you went into one of the areas, it looked as if he was walking on air. And at one point he started getting followed by a statue, and a bunch of weird things started happening. This is just a brief summary of what happened. Later on in the story, it gets a lot creepier. Soon, it started becoming not a game, and it goes into his real life. His computer started getting infected. He started having nightmares about this thing. And it was terrifying. The story leaves you it's like you can't stop reading it. Plus with it, if you look it up, it's Ben's Drowned or Majora's Mask Haunted. It comes with videos of it actually happening. Now, for you guys who are thinking, wow, this is terrifying, this actually happened, it technically didn't happen. It's a creepypasta. Creepypastas are basically stories that people kind of create with things in mind, like Majora's Mask and the haunting. But there are people that say that they have the actual game and stuff like that, but to me, it's really creepy. And I don't think it's true, really, to a full extent. Like, it was incredible, these videos, that because if you played the game, you know that these things don't usually happen. And it's like how he had to program the game to show this. It's amazing. But it's an awesome story and a well-known one too. If you want to know more information about it, go online and search up the story and read it in full. It is an awesome story to read. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm actually pretty proud of this one. This one went pretty well. And I'll see you guys Thursday for another video. Also, forgot to mention, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And yeah, so see you guys Thursday. Bye.